Crafternoons again. Hi guys, it's the second day of Crafternoons with me, Iona. And today we're going to be trying some really simple origami. Then I'll show you different ways you can do things with the origami. So we're going to make, thanks to my mum who basically showed me this tutorial before, little mice. So little mice that can go and pin onto your books. So I'll find a book in a minute and I'll show you how that works. So like a bookmark. And we're going to make a little under the sea theme. So we're going to do some little basic fishies and little birdies as well. So ooh, there we go. That's the little bird origami and the little fishy origami. And then what you can do, so once I've shown you how to make these, I can show you how we can put them into a little box. It wouldn't have to be a Felix box, my cat's box. It could be a smaller box, and as you can see, I've started doing a seascape here, and then we can hang the little fishies to make a little aquarium scene. Okay. So I don't know which to go with first. I'll go with the little bookmark, and I'm going to grab a notebook so you can see what it looks like when it's in the notebook. Ziggy can entertain you for a second. Okay, so grab the notebook, and what the little notebook, what the little mouse looks like is this. So you can keep your page, and when you close it like that, it's all good. So all you really need is paper, but if you do want to add things like ears on and little face, some pens as well, and scissors, and again I'm using my double-sided tape, but you guys can use glue if you have glue at home. Still don't have any glue here. So first of all, when you are doing the origami, you will need a square piece of paper, but obviously printer paper is rectangle. You don't have to use printer paper. As you can see, I've made these out of Post-it notes. You can use newspaper, you can use any type of paper, as long as it's not too thick, or else you won't be able to fold it particularly well, and then it will get all crushy. Also, you can do different sizes, so I'm going to demonstrate with big pieces of paper, just to make it easier for you to see. But when you're making them, you can halve the size of your paper, or you can make little tiny ones like I've done here. Just because it will make it easier for you if you want different sizes. So when we use squares, all we need to do is make a rectangle from here to here. A rectangle, I mean a triangle, not a rectangle. So it is useful if you're doing it on the floor or on the table to make it fold better. You know what, I'm going to tip this down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So there you go, folded it. So tip it back up again. And again. So now you've made a triangle, you want to get rid of this bit. Depending how confident you feel, you can either just use your scissors and cut it off like that, or you can fold it again on the floor and make sure you score it just with your nails. Then you can rip it off like that. So it just depends how confident you feel. And there we have our square. So to make the little mouse, I'm going to make you a big mouse, but if you want to do a smaller one, what you can do is fold the paper in half, cut it down the side, and then use the smaller piece of paper to make it smaller. So all you need to do is fold to make a triangle, and then I want you to fold to the middle, like so. So it's like that. And then fold the other side as well, like that. I'm going to tip this down because you can't see. Okay, so once it's folded like that, I want you to open it up and then fold one of the sheets. So you see how there's two bits here? Fold one bit down. So you've got a shape like that. And then with these two flaps, you need to fold them in. So like that. So if you can see, that's one of them. And then again with the other side, fold it in. And there you have your little shape. So once you've done that, I'll go through this again just in case, because it can be a bit fiddly, but I'll show you again in a second. But once you've done that, you can then decorate your little mouse. So I'm going to give him some eyes, back down again. Give him some whiskers. Like that. And then I'm going to give him a cute little nose. So you could do a heart-shaped nose or a round nose. I've just done a round-shaped nose just now, just because. And there you go, little mousey. With the spare bit of paper, you could then fold that in half and make some ears. So if you have your scissors, so just kind of measure how big you want your ears to be. And there we go, just do like an arch shape. Cut down the middle. It looks like an absolute mess now in here with all the paper everywhere. Get your pen. Also, if you're using Sharpies, just be careful because they do stain the floor, which I found out the other day, which was not very good. Okay, then I've just done a little shape like that. Bearing in mind that I'm going to put a bit of tape here. You can use glue depending what you have, and then stick it in like that. Okay. Gonna go back up again. Okay, so I've got my sticky tape. Mind you, this is, as I said, a giant mouse, so I don't think he would really stick very well in a book. But if you make a smaller one, so half the size or quarter of the size of the A4 piece of paper, then it works quite well. Okay, so stick it in there. And little facts for you. Origami comes from the word ari, which is folding, and kami, which is paper in Japanese. There's your fun fact of the day. And there you go. Traditional origami doesn't actually have any cutting in it though, so the first bit's proper origami, and then we've just added some little ears. Oh, and hi Beth, I've not seen you in a while, so nice to see that you're tuning in. Ooh, and I've dropped him. So yeah, so this is a giant mouse now, and giant mouse can then sit in there. Let's ignore my notes in there though. Okay, I'm just going to show you that one more time, just so if you can't remember how to do that. I'm going to show you the messy floor again. So fold to make the triangle, like so. Fold again like that, and then you want to get rid of this bit of paper. Sorry about the cat. Go away, he wants to chase the mice. There we go. Right, so then when you've got that, you make the triangle again. Fold to the middle, like that. Fold the next bit to the middle, like that. Open it up, fold down, like that. And then fold it in. What in the world is going on behind me? Like that. And fold it in again. Like that. And then you have your mouse shape. And then decorate from there. Okay, so that's your mouse. I'm now going to show you how to do let's do the little swan. So these are just very basic ones, so anyone can do them at home, and you can decorate or hang them wherever you want as well. So again, we need to make a square piece of paper, so I'm sure you all know how to make the square piece of paper now. Actually, if I do it like there, then you can kind of see. Okay, so obviously if you want to use scissors to do this, you can use the scissors. From here, what you need to do is what I call a kite. So put it like a triangle, not a triangle, a diamond that way, and then fold. So fold that in to there. So I'll just show you. So we're going to make like a kite shape. So do it on one side and then do it again on the other side. And then we have our kite shape. We then want to fold this bit into that bit. So move out the way, go out the way, fold that down, and then fold it slightly down as well, so not completely down to the bottom, but slightly down there. Then you've got your bird shape like that. Then what you need to do is fold it down the middle. So fold them directly down the middle, like that, and then pull them up and fold again, so it's almost at an angle, like a 45-degree angle. Not very good with maths. And there you go, there's your basic swan. So I will do that one more time, just so that you can see me doing that. Obviously, you don't have to use white paper, you can use whatever kind of paper you want, and it doesn't have to be that big too. So I should have probably cut like a bunch of these out first, so you don't have to watch me doing squares every 5 seconds. Okay. So and surprisingly, I haven't had any paper cuts yet either from doing this. Right. So again, Diamonds. I will learn my shapes eventually. Diamond. So fold into the kite shape. And fold into the kite shape. Like so. Move his head or beak to the middle, or not the middle, to the end. And fold, like so. And then move his beak slightly down, like so. And then fold him in half and pull him up and bend. And there we have it, Mr. Swan. Right, my last one I'm going to show you, then I can show you how you can do like a little aquarium scene if you wish, is the most basic fish ever. So don't worry, it's not too hard. There's just one little complicated bit which it's just fiddly to push into a shape. So we're making the square. Most of the origami that I've done starts off with a square. You can get some really cool paper as well, like origami paper online. So square. I want you to make a box now. So fold once in half. Yeah, that. Fold again that way. So you got a little square, and then you want to make a triangle. Oh gosh, one of the cats is attacking some of the origami. Hang on, one sec. Silly cat. So then we've got a shape like that. You can see all the folds there. So you then want to push it in. So this is the complicated bit. What you want is this triangle to be on that side and a triangle on that side. So push these bits in. So like that. And push it in. So you've got your triangle. So there's your fishy shape. You then want to go on one of the sides, bend in, not completely to the edge, but kind of like, as you can see, I've left a bit of a gap there. And then you want to do the same on the other side. So fold it over. Oh God. And then there you've got your fish. Okay, so that's really, really simple fish. I can do him one more time, and then I'll show you how you can make an aquarium. It's just that the foldy bit in the middle, which is confusing. In fact, I'll just show you one out of him. Right, so there's your square. Fold in half. Fold in half again. Fold into a triangle. Open up. And then the complicated bit, so making this triangle on both sides. So folding the paper in. Oh my gosh. I'm folding the paper in to make your triangle like that. Then there's your fish body. Then to make the tail, not all the way to the fold, but partly like that. And then fold your other half again to make the tail. So if you want to make like a little aquarium scene, what you can do is, is I started painting. Again, this is terrible paint colours because I've literally just used my watercolours. If you want it more vibrant, and I like really did it in a rush. If you want to make it more vibrant, obviously use acrylic. If you have acrylic in your house, or even poster paint. But if you just paint your background to a blue colour, you can make it a lot more crafty than this. I've literally just put a bit of blue on. Anyway, as so. And then what you can do is get, and obviously you can decorate the whole box. Obviously you wouldn't just use a Felix box. You can put either tissue paper around it or just normal paper just to decorate it. Cat wants to go in the box now. Shoot. And then get some either string or ribbon. And if you just cut a bit off, then you can, and if you get some tape, obviously take more time to decorate your box. You could put some, if you have some green tissue paper, you could make some kind of stuff at the bottom of the sea. I'm losing my words today. So then if you just pin that in, so there. Okay, and as you can see, that's a bit too long. So if I chop it a bit, get another bit of tape. Like that. And then this bit is obviously the back. So what you want to do is stick the ribbon onto the back of the fish with your tape. And then you've got a hanging fish. So you could have a little row of fish. I'll just stick one or two more on there at different lengths to make it look like a little seascape. Obviously, as well, if you want, no, don't go in the box. If you want to do more to the background of the sea, you could also draw things in there. Like you could do what's it called, starfish, or depending on how crafty you are, you could draw like a submarine. This fish is going the other way. Just depending on how much you want to put in there. And as I was suggesting before, you could get some green tissue paper underneath. Seaweed, that's what I was thinking. So you can make like fish in a little tank, and you could always stick your birds on the top as well if you wanted to. So it looks like the swans are swimming on top of the little birds. The little fish is what I meant by that. Have I got any more? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's stuck in my hair. There we go. So you can do that sort of idea. So they're just two little ideas that I thought of out of origami. Very simple ones, just so that anyone can do them. Also, like the little mouse, you can completely decorate them. So you could give them little eyes. You could even like design a piece of paper beforehand, like with watercolors or something, and then fold it together to make an interesting bird or fish, or your new bookmark as well. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed that today. Tomorrow I'll be doing some flower printing. So on your one walk or run of your day, if there are any flowers you find, obviously don't go into people's gardens and steal flowers, but you know, daisies or leaves or something like that that you find on your walk, or run. Make sure you collect them, and then tomorrow we can do some flower printing. Yeah, so see you tomorrow for flower printing, and just a reminder that at 4 o'clock today on Artcore Gallery, Artcore Gallery, Nikki Dennett will be talking about some of her work for the artist takeover slot. So make sure you go over and watch that then. See you later. Bye.